YouTube, how we doing, family? It's your boy, yo, and there's another episode of the Ballpark Show. I go through every MLB game every day and try and narrow it down to the plays that I personally see the most value in. Today's Tuesday, September 16th. I have 3 games and 4 props at the end, so stick around. I do this every day for free, so please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your favorite game in the comment section below. Without further ado, let me get into today's recap. Recapping yesterday, we dropped our highlighted play of the day. We took the St. Louis Cardinals on the money line against the Cincinnati Reds. The Cardinals were showing life. 10 hits and 6 runs. I thought they were going to pull it off, but the Reds came through in that 9th inning. Final score was 11-6 Cincy, but they scored all 5 of the winning runs in the 8th and 9th. We did cash with the Phillies making an impressive comeback against the Dodgers, but I need to get right on my highlighted. Let's get back in that win column and start a streak today. Without further ado, let me get into today's games. In our first matchup, we have the Cleveland Guardians in Detroit taking on the Detroit Tigers. Tigers are minus 141 on the money line, and the total is 8 runs. On the mound, we have Joey Cantillo going for Cleveland, and we have Casey Mize going for Detroit. In this game, the Guardians have the pitching advantage from start to finish. Cantillo has the better numbers, both current and expected, and Cleveland's bullpen ranks in the top 5. I do give the slight advantage to Detroit's offense, but even that's been tapering off recently. They currently rank 15th from behind the plate over the last 30 days. Even if we see the Tigers take an early lead, I trust Cleveland's bullpen to keep them at bay. Mize has looked shaky recently, and he doesn't go deep into ball games. I think this is a good spot for the Guardians' bats to wake up. We're taking the Guardians on the money line. You can find it for plus 118 odds as our first selection. Let's move. In our next matchup, we have the Toronto Blue Jays in Tampa Bay taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Blue Jays are minus 112 on the money line, and the total is 8.5 runs. On the mound, we have Jose Barrios going for Toronto, and we have Ryan Pepio going for Tampa. This is another situation where the Rays have the pitching advantage from start to finish. Barrios comes in with a 3.99 current ERA and a 4.75 expected. He doesn't get strikeouts, doesn't get ground ball outs, and he has an 8% walk rate. It's a recipe for disaster. Pepio isn't perfect. He'll give up a couple runs, but he has a lot more going with his game. The Rays have the clear bullpen advantage, so it really comes down to the Blue Jays offense. They had a great couple months, but they're trending down, not up. They were number 1 in the league. They're currently 6th, and I see them as the 10th ranked offense at best. I've been saying the Jays are playing way above their pay grades. I think we see them come back down to earth as we move closer to the postseason. We're taking the Rays on the money line. You can find it for minus 108 odds as our highlighted selection. Let's move. In our last and final matchup, we have the Philadelphia Phillies in Los Angeles taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers are minus 138 on the money line, and the total is 7.5 runs. On the mound, we have Christopher Sanchez going for Philly, and we have Shohei Ohtani going for Los Angeles. Sanchez has been an absolute ace. He comes in with a 2.5 ERA and just a 3.0 expected. High strikeouts, extremely high ground ball rate, low walks. His game is impressive. Shohei was getting blown up earlier in 2025, but in his last few starts, he's looked like his old self. 1 earned run in his last 8 innings pitch against the Orioles and the Reds. Not the most dangerous lineups, but he was damn near pitching shutouts. In the totality of the season, neither bullpen has been elite, but in these high leverage games, they seem to lock in. In terms of a side, I lean towards the Phillies, but I think we see a pitching masterclass and stay under this total. 2 aces on the mound in a playoff style matchup. We're taking the Phillies and Dodgers under 7.5 runs as our last and final selection. All right, guys, let me get into the props for today, and I'll get you in and out of here. First, he didn't play yesterday, but I love the matchup today. We're taking O'Neal Cruz of the Pittsburgh Pirates to get 2 or more bases. He's the hardest hitter in the league, and he's got a .333 career average against Cade Horton. If he puts the ball in play, he's getting extra bases. Next, we're taking Nick Kurtz of the Oakland Athletics to get 2 or more bases. Until he's tested, don't ask questions. He's cashed for us more than any player in the league. Lock it in. Next, we're taking Eugenio Suarez of the Seattle Mariners to get 2 or more bases. My guy hasn't got a hit in 27 straight at-bats. He's seen Waka 38 times in his career, and he's batting a .447 with a 1.1 OPS. I'm betting big on this one tonight. Last but definitely not least, we're taking Ezekiel Tovar of the Colorado Rockies to get 2 or more bases. He's the Rockies' most consistent bat, and he's got a 1.5 OPS against Yuri Perez. And that's going to conclude today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. 9 and 10 highlighted in September. I'll get us back in that win column ASAP. We are 25 and 18 on every game analyzed with a ton of plus money, but I'll stay locked in. I appreciate the support so much. I do this every day for free, so please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy, yo! And until the next one, I'm going to catch y'all. Peace.